Skinny Hardaway 70 back with another EP. Y'all do your boy a favor, y'all smash that like button for your boy when you roll on me. Y'all do it for a good time or a long time. I greatly appreciate you sliding through. If this your first time, do your boy solid. Don't make it your last time. We talk this good boxing, sports, predictions, parlays, basketball, football, MMA, amateur, college, professional, every single day, not just today. Today, we here with the wake and boxing. We here with the fight breakdown and prediction. It's a big fight weekend. Y'all know over here at Southern T, we specialize in combat sports and sports in general. It's a big weekend for combat sports. Huge weekend for combat sports. You know what I mean? We got big boxing cards this weekend. We got big MMA cards this weekend. You know what I mean? If you're anything like myself, right? Which I'm pretty sure you are, if you over here on this page, right? 1, 2, 3. If you're anything like myself, we got a big sports weekend, and you excited about it. But we got Demetrius Andrade versus David Benavidez this weekend. We got Jamal Charlo versus Jose Benavidez on the same card. We got Chantel Cameroon versus Katie Taylor in the rematch. We got Katie Taylor trying to get her redemption right back from Chantel Cameroon. We got Hector Luis Garcia versus Lamont Roach. Lamont Roach is getting another shot, you know what I mean, to put himself into championship status, until championship status. You got Sabril Matias, who has a title defense coming up. Now, I'm not gonna lie, like I'm overly familiar with the goddamn Matias fight, but I do know who he is, and it's gonna be a tough fight for Matias, right? So you got Matias in action this weekend as well, right? So we got some big fights. Scott Nicholson too, if you care about that. And also, you know what I mean, off subject a little bit, but on subject, uh, still a pretty big weekend, right? We got PFL making its return this weekend as well. So we got a huge boxing weekend. We got a huge boxing weekend. No UFC this weekend, right? But we got PFL making its return. But it's a big comeback weekend. You know, I mean, some big fights on the line this weekend. Some bragging rights, and I'm excited about it. So that's why I had to wake up. We had to wake up bright and early, right, Monday morning, and we had to get this. We go get this thing out the way. But right now, I got 8 people in the building. Right? So I need all 8 of y'all to hit that thumbs up for your boy. I see I got 8 people in the building. I got 4 likes, right? So then it's about half of y'all that ain't hit that like button yet. If you know that we up, let YouTube know that we talking this good boxing. Let YouTube know where you at, that you in the place to be, right? And we over here making it do what it do. Now I'm gonna try to wait for a couple more people, just to wake up before I get going into my prediction, which is why I'm trying to get y'all right with my like button. I see 2 of y'all hit that thumbs up for me. Now I got 9 of y'all in here with 7 likes, right? So y'all help get your boy right, man. But yeah, it is this weekend. This is real spill, not a drill. David Benavidez, Demetrius Andrade, Jamal Charlo making his long-awaited ring return. Right? Everybody swear y'all don't care. Y'all swear y'all don't care, but everybody got Charlo in their mouth, right? You know what I mean right now. I'm gonna start with Jose Benavidez, and I'm gonna start with Jamal Charlo. I'm gonna start with Jose Benavidez, and I'm gonna start with Jamal Charlo. Hold on for a second, y'all. But I digress. My bad. Y'all ain't wasting no time in the battery. I don't like these niggas. But anyway, I digress. Y'all hit that down for you, but we about to get into it now. We got Jamal Charlo versus Jose Benavidez. In fact, let me go switch my leads. Let me switch my leads. Let me switch leads so y'all know. This Monday. Let me brighten up y'all. Let me brighten up y'all day real quick. Brighten up my day. Brighten up our day. Yeah, y'all hit that thumbs up. Y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy. Y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy. Y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy when you roll on in the building. We about to get it right. About to get it tight. DS, what's good, DS? What's good, DS? First fight on the docket. We got Jose Benavidez versus Jamal Charlo. Hold on, let me get right. My guy Ghost said the captain of the Snacks, Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade, about to beat the brakes off Mimo's lab experiment and one of the biggest weight bullies in boxing. So I guess it ain't no need to ask you who you got, right? Shout out my guy Ghost. Appreciate you sliding through. Shout out my guy Derek Alexander. My guy Derek Alexander said start remind me I got to work night shift this weekend. My guy DS was good. Appreciate you sliding through this thing. DS said, unfortunately, bro, David Benavidez will beat Andrade decisively. Shout out my guy BC. What's good, BC? TWT in the building. What's good, bro? Y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy. Y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy. We about to make it do what it do. Trying to let a couple more y'all, roll on in, a couple more people, You know what I mean? Drop in this thing because I didn't have up to 9 of y'all, right? I didn't have up to 9 people in here already, and I only got 9 likes right now. So I know more than 9 of y'all been in here already, right? But I only got 9 likes right now. So I'm just trying to let everybody wake up just a little bit. I'm about to roll up. We gonna start with Charlo. We gonna start with Charlo and Jose Benavidez. We just letting the game get it the right way. But we could start with something else. You know what I mean? I was supposed to do an EP. I was supposed to do an EP. You know, this shit might have been Friday. I was supposed to do an EP like Friday, right? About the zone expressing interest in the PBC because people have been asking me, you know, about where the PBC going, right? Is they gonna be on the zone? But as of late, the zone has shown huge interest, right, in acquiring the services of the PBC. The people at the zone right now kind of feeling like that them getting the PBC, right, would in turn save the zone in a sense. You know what I mean? The people at the zone feel like if they're able to pull off, you know, that PBC, signing the PBC fighters, they feeling like that they'll be able to save the zone. The zone boxing hasn't done, you know what I mean, the best as of a whole. Now this year they have had a pretty good year this year, right? They have had a pretty good this year. This year they have been making some progress, right? But every year up until this year, the zone boxing, you know, has been losing money, I should say. The zone is in the hole about $8 billion, right? And now why there hasn't been any reports directly connecting that to the boxing. I do know that I know this because the owner of the zone came out and said this. He came out and said that he has lost money. You know what I mean? Up until this point with his boxing investments, and he also said that nobody shouldn't be worried about losing their job right now, right? But going forward, they are expecting much better results from the zone than they have been getting lately, right? I did an EP on that as well. But as of late, right, most recently he came out. He came out last. I think it was Saturday, right? He came out most recently and he expressed interest in signing the PBC. He said that's most definitely something that they're interested in, and that's most definitely something, you know, that they're going to try to pull off. He said he think it'd be a huge. He said he think it'd be a huge help. He said he think it'd be a huge help to the zone if he's able to bring in, you know, the PBC. Right now, what we hearing right now is the leading candidate may or may not be Amazon, right? But Netflix, Amazon, and the zone are all in, you know, the running to get to be the new home for the PBC. Yes. Since the zone started, they 8 million. They 8 million. They 8 million in the hole. Luckily, the zone is ran by a billionaire, right? So while 8 million is a whole lot of money, right? When you're a billionaire, you know it get a little different. But yeah, the zone is in the red. This year they did have a successful year, right? Because they put on, you know, quite a few fights. But I do think in America, right, at least with American sports, because the zone per se itself isn't going out of business, but the zone USA, right, most definitely is going out of business. The zone boxing USA is going out of business. What's good? Stay true. Shout out to my guy. Stay true. Stay true. Can you do your boy solid? Stay true. I see Stay True just came in the building. Stay true. Can you do your boy solid G? I don't know if it's your first time, but if you could, brother, not make it your last time. Could you hit that subscription button, subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up, brother. We talk this good boxing every single day, not just today. This is the wake and boxing portion of you know, the show. About to give y'all my fight predictions right now. I'm just hollering at the game. You know what I mean? Just waking up, warming up. I'm just hollering at y'all, giving y'all some run back, telling y'all about how the zone just stated that they seriously intend on purchasing the PBC, right? So we could be having the PBC on the zone. And I actually don't think that that's a bad idea for both, you know what I mean, for both parties. Shout out my guy, Stay True. Shout out my guy, Stay True. Where you from, Stay True? Like, what part of the world you from? You from America? And if you're from America, what city you from? And if you're not from America, what part of the world you from? Appreciate you sliding through, my guy. Make sure you don't make this your last time, bro. Every time you see me live, come in, join live. I do predictions, right? I do boxing predictions, MMA predictions, basketball predictions, football predictions. Pretty much, if it's a sport and you can win money on it, I predict it. You know what I mean? If it's a sport, I predict it. College basketball, college football, all that good shit. This is boxing this weekend. I come on at the beginning of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Friday, and I run down all my predictions. You know what I mean? And then once it gets to like, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you know what I mean, we start to get more live streams. Said American City, Salisbury, North Carolina. Shout out North Carolina. Shout out North Carolina in the building. Shout out my guy Stay True in North Carolina. I got some Carolina folks in here. You ain't the only Carolina guy I got in here. Shout out Carolina for showing their love. Appreciate you. So he said, who you think will win, Benavidez and Boo Boo fam? That's what we here for, bro. That's exactly what we here to talk about, G. Shout out my guy Stay True. But we can go and get into it. What I was doing was, I was trying to wait, until more people got up, right? I really was trying to wait till y'all got me to about, double-digit likes. I'm at double-digit likes right now. So I guess I won't stall y'all out no more. G. I'll go and get into the breakdown. Wait, let me get my lighter. Look, it's 10 people in here. When I leave and go grab this lighter, I need 10 of y'all to still be in here. Unless you somebody in here that don't really fuck with me, then you can get your ass up out of here anyway. Right, but I digress. Hold on, let me go get this lighter. Let's get it. All right, let's get it. So we gonna start with Jamal Charlo and Jose Benavidez. We got Jamal Charlo versus Jose Benavidez, man. Let me pull these box recs up. Y'all get your boy right, man. Y'all get your boy. We about to get into it. And I'm gonna have the timestamps. Too at the bottom of it. Cause I'm gonna do a rundown at the end of the show. Cause this gonna be a formal show. And at the end of the show, I'm gonna do a rundown. And I'm gonna do a rundown on the picks at the end, right? But I digress. Right? Slim. Shout out my guy Slim. What's good, Slim? Appreciate you sliding through this thing, Slim. Do your boy solid, man. If this your first time, Slim, don't make it your last time. Appreciate you sliding through. About to get into these boxing breakdowns and predictions. Shout out my guy Slim. Slim, do your boy solid, man. Hit that subscription button if you ain't already. Hit that subscription button. I think I done seen you in this jump before, though, Slim. I don't think this your first time. But if it is, bro, hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, that like button. But I think I seen you in here before, Slim. But if you ain't subscribed already, Slim, do your boy solid, man. Hit that subscription button. Slim, from skinny to slim. Shout out my guy Slim. Let's get it. Let me fix my lid. Let's get it up. We got Jamal Charlo versus Jose Benavidez. We got Jamal Ironman Charlo, 32-0 with 22 knockouts. He's facing off against Jose Benavidez, 28-2-1 with 19 knockouts. So you can tell from their records, right, that both these guys like to get knockouts. You know what I mean? Jose Benavidez in his last fight, he fought Sal John J. Jenin, and he stopped him. Sal John J. Jenin is 36-15, right? Before that, he lost to Danny Garcia, a majority decision to Danny Garcia. Not really sure why it was a majority decision. I think Danny Garcia outboxed him from the start of that fight to the end of that fight, right? But he got a majority decision loss. He got a majority decision loss to Danny Garcia. He said 00. Shout out my guy 00 00. My guy 00 was good. Pimpin', appreciate you sliding through this thing. 00 00. He said new to the channel, new sub. Shout out my guy, man. Y'all know what the fuck going on, man. Appreciate all that love, man. Appreciate the new subs. Y'all tell a friend to tell a friend. Go right now, right? If you in here right now, go tell somebody else. They say, hey, man, this dude over here, he live right now. Come over here, kick it with me. Y'all do that for your boy. Greatly appreciate y'all sliding through. But let's get to it. Let's get to it. So he fought Saldon J. Jean before that. Did Jose Benavidez. He fought Danny Garcia before that. Majority decision lost to Danny Garcia. He had a majority draw against Francisco Torres before that. And then we all know Terence Crawford was before that fight, right? So Jose Benavidez, you know, in his last fight, he didn't have, you know, this is going to be a step up in competition from his last fight, 36-15. Before that, he fought Danny Garcia, in which he lost, right? So Jose Benavidez is looking to bounce back in a big way by taking on Jamal Charlo, 28-0, 22 KOs. Jamal Charlo is 6'1" with a 73-inch arm reach. Is Jamal Charlo. Jose Benavidez is 5'10" with a 71-inch arm reach. So their arm reaches are the Jamal Charlo has a 73-inch arm reach at 6'1". Jose Benavidez at 5'10" has a 71-inch arm reach. So you got Charlo at 73 inches to Jose Benavidez at 71. Jamal Charlo also has 2 inches in height on Jose Benavidez. So Jamal Charlo is the bigger fighter going into, you know, this fight this Saturday. So there's something to, you know, keep your eye on. He's naturally bigger too. And while he did come from 54, Jose Benavidez came from 47. You know what I mean? And if I'm not mistaken, I think he was at 40 before that one, right? So Jamal Charlo is naturally the bigger guy in this situation. He's been in middleweight a lot longer. Benavidez has had a couple fights in middleweight before Terence Crawford. He was at 47. He came back at middleweight. So some may say that Jose Benavidez is not even a natural middleweight. But I digress, right? In this fight, you pretty much got a style versus style matchup, right? You got a boxer puncher in Jamal Charlo, and you got a puncher brawler in Jose Benavidez. A boxer puncher in Jamal Charlo. He has a good jab, strong jab. He's disciplined behind his jab, throws nice hooks, beautiful uppercut. You got Jose Benavidez, while he does use a jab, right? He used the jab more so, you know, in his younger days, his 47 days, than he does at middleweight. He kind of put the jab away at middleweight. So he jabs a lot less now, right? Which is why he's kind of more brawler at middleweight than, you know, puncher brawler, right? But you got Jose Benavidez, a puncher brawler, versus Jamal Charlo, a boxer puncher, right? And I think it's going to be a great style clash of matchup. If you saw the press conference, you saw the interviews, right? You see both these guys said that I'm not running. Charlo said I'm not running. Benavidez said I'm not running. We go meet in the middle of the ring, right? Then we go bang. I think if these guys decide to box one another, right, they keep it on the outside and they box one another, I think Jamal Charlo has an edge. If they decide to get on the inside, fight each other like they say, right? In this situation, I think that will be that Jose Benavidez's best choice. But in this situation against Jamal Charlo, that's going to get you in trouble because Jamal Charlo is naturally the bigger guy. He's naturally the bigger puncher. He has more fights and more knockouts. You get what y'all have about the same fights, right? And he has more knockouts. You get what I'm saying? So the way that Jose Benavidez likes to fight, the style of Jose Benavidez going up against Jamal Charlo doesn't really benefit him today. And I think it's tough, right? Because I think that Jamal Charlo is the better pure boxer between these two. And I also think that Jamal Charlo is the better brawler. I think he's the harder puncher. I think he has better body work. You know what I mean? Jamal Charlo has never been stopped. I think Jamal Charlo is more durable in this case than Jose Benavidez. Now, the thing that's going to factor in for Jamal Charlo, this is where it's going to be tough for Jamal Charlo. Jamal Charlo has been out of the ring for almost 2 years. Actually, I think he's been out of the ring for 2 years. He actually been out of the ring for 2 years and some change, has Jamal Charlo. Right? So you got to pay attention to that. You got to keep your eye on that. He has been out the ring for quite some time. Right? For quite some time. But seeing Charlo, like seeing him right in the gym, listening to him talk, I do think he motivated. I do think he been like that. And I do think it's going to take him a couple rounds, you know what I mean, to shake that ring rust off, right? But I do see Jamal Charlo being able to beat Jose Benavidez. And I do see Jamal Charlo stopping Jose Benavidez in this fight. You know what I mean? I think Jamal Charlo going to be too big. I think he's going to be too strong. I think he's going to be too athletic. Even if he has to box, he can outbox Jose Benavidez. Got the bigger reach on Jose Benavidez. Better jab. You know what I mean? He just better all around. If Jamal Charlo is the same Jamal Charlo, right, before he left, if he's the same Jamal Charlo that he was before he left, he knocks out Jose Benavidez in about 5 rounds, right? If it takes him a little time to get going, to get in his rhythm, then I think he stops Jose Benavidez in about 7 rounds, right? If Jamal Charlo, he comes out here and he's not himself at all, you know what I mean? I can see Jamal Charlo winning this thing, unanimous UD on the card. The only way, if they fight 100 times, I see Jamal Charlo winning this fight 97 times. I see him winning this fight 97 times. Both guys on the A game, Jamal Charlo is a lot better than Jose Benavidez. If Jamal Charlo isn't on his A game and Jose Benavidez is on his A game, Jamal Charlo could still beat Jose Benavidez. You know what I mean? I'm thinking this, and I'm not saying this because Jose Benavidez is a bad fighter, because he's not a bad fighter, right? But I do think Jamal Charlo is a different level of fighter than Jose Benavidez. I got Jamal Charlo in this fight. I got Jamal Charlo by 7-round stoppage over Jose Benavidez. Matter of fact, let's go 8th round. I got Jamal Charlo 8th round stoppage over Jose Benavidez this Saturday on the Demetrius Andrade David Benavidez card. I very well think that this fight could be the most entertaining fight on the card, right? I think this could be one of the most entertaining fights on the card, because that boo-boo Andrade and David Benavidez, they got the chance to be a banger, right? Or they got the chance to be a stinker. And I'm going to explain what I'm talking about in just a second, because we about to segue that right into, the main event fight. I've been here for 30 minutes. What I need for everybody to do right now is, if y'all in the field and y'all ain't hit the thumbs up, hit the thumbs up again. We can reach the 30-minute mark in the first fight. Let me drop this thing down here. I got Jamal Charlo. KO, TKO. I got Jamal Charlo KO / TKO over Jose Benavidez, man. That's my prediction in the first fight right there. That's my prediction in the first fight. Again, y'all, I ain't in no rush right now. We kicking it. We talking boxing. We smoking. You know what I mean? We smoking. But let me check out this event card, right? So I gave y'all my first prediction, right? I'm finna go to the prelims. We finna go to the prelims too. We go do all of them, right? We go do all the bangers, because it's some bangers on this card, right? We got Sergio Lipinets versus Michelle Rivera. We got Alexis Flores versus Vito Melanick Jr. We got Cremel Moden on this card as well, right? We got Sabria Matias on this card as well. Sabria Matias is the co-main. I mean, it's the fight before the co-main. I mean, Sabria is David Benavidez. Charlo, Jose Benavidez, Garcia Roach, Sabrina Matiz. So this card, we got some bangers. We got some bangers on this card. Just to throw y'all in this real quick. Sergey Lipinets versus Michelle Rivera. That ain't gonna be. That's not gonna be a cakewalk for Michelle Rivera. Michelle Rivera coming off their loss to Frank Martin. If Michelle Rivera go beat Sergey Lipinets, he gonna have to come in there and he gonna have to take that fight. Jab for jab, right? Michelle Rivera has more range on his jab, but I'm not 100% totally sold that what Michelle Rivera does great, right? Which is box. I'm not 100% sold that he's a better boxer than Sergey Lipinets. I actually would say maybe their boxing skills are about tit for tat, right? But you adding on the fact that Sergey Lipinets is smaller than Michelle Rivera, that's gonna make it interesting of him getting around their reach, right? But Lipinets versus Rivera, that's a fight that I think people need to kind of keep their eyes on. Michelle Rivera is the favorite in that fight, but Michelle Rivera coming out there Frank Martin loss, right? He is moving up to 140, right? So the steroid that he took was more so a weight loss steroid, right? Than a performance enhancing steroid. So this fight will be at 140. So maybe that throws away that him having to make weight, him having to struggle to make weight, right? Michelle Rivera. But in Sergey Lipinets' last fight, he stopped Omar Figueroa Jr. You know what I mean? Omar Figueroa Jr. ain't, a world beater. But I think that's pretty impressive, you know what I mean, for him to stop Figueroa Jr. And they both been out the ring about the same time, right? You got Michelle Rivera, who last fought Frank Martin in December of 2022, right? And then you got Sergey Lipinets, who fought in November, who fought in August of 2022, right? So about the same layoff. So, it shouldn't be one fighter is more in shape than this fighter. They both will be about in the same spot. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie. I'm high on Michelle Rivera, right? He did not look good in that Frank Martin fight. Maybe that had a lot to do with the weight, why he looked sluggish, why he looked slow. Sergey Lipinets is not an easy fight at no point in time, man. I think I'm gonna go Sergey Lipinets for the upset over Michelle Rivera in that fight. I'm thinking Sergey Lipinets maybe majority decision. Sergey Lipinets in a close fight with Michelle Rivera, man. I hope that I'm wrong, right? Because I like Michelle Rivera. I hope that I'm wrong. Michelle Rivera be able to pull that win now, right? But the way that Sergey looked his last fight with the way that Michelle looked his last fight, right? You got Michelle coming off, steroid. I ain't gonna say allegation because it really happened, right? You got Michelle coming off the steroid, fiasco, right? And I think Lipinets, I think he gonna be able to get him, man. I hope I'm wrong, right? I hope my boy Rivera, can come through and get the win. But I got Sergey Lipinets over Michelle Rivera on that card as well, right? So I got Charlo knockout over Jose Benavidez, and I got Michelle Rivera losing a decision to Sergey Lipinets. I got Lipinets decision over Rivera. I got Charlo knockout over Jose Benavidez, right? We go keep it moving. I'm just going to bump on them real quick. Camille Moo, y'all know Camille Moo, Floyd Mayweather fighter. He had his pro debut on Gervonta Tank Davis card. If I'm not mistaken, Camille Moo, y'all know about little Camille Moo. He fighting on this card as well. You know what I mean? Now, the guy he fighting, of course, I have no clue who he is, but I will say this. The guy that he fighting is 3-0, right? 3-0, 1 KO, 28 years old, and he from Memphis, Tennessee. You know what I mean? The guy that Camille Moten is fighting is from Memphis, Tennessee. You know what I mean? So I just thought I want to throw that out there, drop that in the pot real quick. Now, he ain't no scrub, right? Camille Moten got a fight coming up on his neck. Tay, M8. What's good, Tay? Appreciate you sliding through this thing, Tay. Glad you could make it. Let me drop the flames for the fight. Appreciate you sliding through this thing, Tay. We running through a couple of these fights. I'm finna predict about 5 of these fights, right? I got Jamel Charlo and Andrade and Benavidez is in the headline. But I'm gonna predict about 5 of these fights on here. I just predicted Sergey Lipinets Michelle Rivera. She feeling a little better now. Okay, Tay Tay, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy. Hey, YouTube know they rely. We talking this good boxing. We running down these fights real quick. If y'all want to check the fights that I already predicted, y'all can check the chat. I got my predictions up there so far. I'm finna predict about 5 or 6 of these things, and then we go finish off with Andrade and David Benavidez, because I know y'all more interested in that. So y'all just bear with your boy. Y'all bear with your boy. You know what I mean? But I digress. I digress. But Camaro Moden is gonna have his second fight. Camaro Moden is 1-0. This Floyd Mayweather, young fighter, Floyd Mayweather prospect, right? He fighting Hunter Taberfield, right? Hunter Taberfield is from Memphis, Tennessee. He's 3-0 with 1 KO. This guy ain't no scrub, 28 years old. He started boxing up later, right? But he ain't he's not a scrub. You know what I mean? So this is a nice little fight, you know what I mean, for Camaro Mode in this second fight, an undefeated guy. You know, most guys would be fighting a nigga who like 12-33, right? But he fighting another guy who's undefeated in his first fight. He fought a guy, right, who had like over 10 fights, right? Now this time he fighting a guy with less than 10 fights, but undefeated in himself, right? 5'7", their arm reaches aren't listed, right? And he beat the guy in his debut. He beat the guy that was 0-3, and he beat the guy that was 1-8, right? So prospect versus prospect fight, undefeated prospect versus undefeated prospect fight. Camaro Moden. I got Camaro Moden winning this fight. It's gonna be a 4-round fight. I don't got Camaro Moden stopping this dude, right? I don't think this dude is gonna be stopped. So I got Camaro Moden winning this fight by decision, right? I'm pretty sure the odds on that fight gonna be ridiculous, right? But if you got the Camaro Moden decision option, take the Camaro Moden decision option in that fight if you betting it, because I don't think he gonna stop Hunter. You know what I mean? I don't think he gonna stop Hunter. Hunter is he started a little late, but Hunter, he got boxing pedigree, stopped boxing, came back to boxing, right? So that's why he's 28 with only 3 fights. But I don't think Camaro Moden will get the stoppage in this next fight, right? I got Camaro Moden on the points. But I digress. Yeah, but I digress. What other fight? So let me put Moden. We gonna put Moden UD over Hunter. Camaro Moden's on this fighter as well. We got Moden UD over Hunter. Let me drop that thing in the chat. Shout out my guy Trap. Y'all do your boy solid, man. Y'all get your boy up over 20 likes. I got 13 people in the building. I got 14 likes. No more than 14 y'all been through here. It's bright and early. Let the people know that we live. Let the people know that we talking these good boxing. You could be anywhere in the world right now, but you chose to be right here. I know it's other people live. There's other people about to go live. I know somebody in here that hate me right now, but they can't stop watching me because I be talking that shit. I greatly appreciate you coming through here. I greatly appreciate the people who are here to truly support me. I greatly appreciate my guy BC, my guy Trap, my girl Tay Tay, my guy Ray Buck, everybody that has come through here, continue to come through here. Appreciate y'all, good folks. But let's keep it moving. I didn't predicted 3 fights so far. Drop them things in the chat. I got Jamal Charlo KO over Jose Benavidez. I got Sergey Lipinets upset win over Michelle Rivera, and I got Camaro Moden decision win over Hunter Taberfield, right? We go keep it moving. There's a couple more fights on that card. Vito Melanecki Jr. Making his return against Alex Flores. I'm saying his return, right? Like Vito Melanecki Jr. been out. He ain't really been out like that. He just fought Charles Sanchez, right? But he coming back against Alexis Flores, right? So let me put y'all on game real quick. Alexis Flores, right? He ain't no scrub. 28 years old, 25 with 10 KOs. He took Xander Zayas the distance, right? So Vito Melanecki, he about to fight a guy who took Xander Zayas the distance. He fought Carlos Adames, right? Now Carlos Adames stopped him in the 3rd round, right? But he fought Carlos Adames as well, so he's not unfamiliar, you know what I mean, to big fights and big competition. And just for the record, right, he fought Carlos Adames, got stopped, and he fought Xander Zayas and didn't get stopped, right? So he got stopped by Adames, came back and didn't get stopped by Xander Zayas, right? And then he won his last fight, but that guy was basically, a screw, right? And he won his last fight. Now he in here with Vito Melanecki Jr., right now. This guy just fought. He just fought. Uh, he just fought Xander Zayas, right, and he was able to make it through and not get stopped. I'm thinking if this guy was tough enough to make it through with Xander Zayas, right? I like Vito Melanecki Jr. He's a hard puncher as well. I think at this point, Melanecki, he may be a little more reckless, right, than Xander Zayas. So there's still a chance that he could get this knockout as to where Xander Zayas has gotten more, he fights more controlled now, right? I think at some point Vito Melanecki Jr. is going to say, okay, I'm finna go in, I'm finna walk through this dude, and I'm finna knock him out, right? I got Vito Melanecki Jr. knockout over Flores. I'm thinking he stops Flores. It's a 10-round fight. He just made it through an 8-round fight, right? With Xander Zayas. I think Vito Melanecki Jr. is a little less technical than Xander Zayas, and I think he's a little more aggressive. So I think he's going to throw caution away to the wind just a little bit more, and I think he will be able to get the stoppage. You know what I mean? Over Flores. So we got Melanecki, right? We got Melanecki KO over Flores, right? In that 10 round. So we're gonna keep it moving. The next fight I want to talk about on that before we get to the main event, I want if I'm gonna go Lamont Roach versus Hector Garcia or Sabrina Matias versus Ergashev. Let's go Sabrina Matias. Sabrina Matias got a fight coming up right. He defended his championship. Sabrina Matias, 19-1, 19 KOs, right? 5'8", 71 and a half arm reach. He's facing off against undefeated Ergashev. Ergashev is 23-0-20. And I have seen him fight. Now that I'm looking at him, I have seen him fight before. I'm not overly familiar with him, but what I do know is that this dude do be knocking shit out. So this Sabrina Matias versus Ergashev. Damn, that's a good fight, man. Somebody going to sleep. His last fight, he knocked out Angel Hernandez. He beat Louis Vernon. Before that, he fought Michael. He fought Michael Fox. Michael Fox took him to a decision. Right, shout out my guy Mike Fox. Ooh, man. So, this is a good fight right here, man. This is going to be a good fight. Ooh, Matias versus Ergashev. Let's check the odds on it, right? Let's go to the FanDuel. We got to go to FanDuel for that thing. Hold on, bro. Hold on. Where kind of logo at? Where kind of logo sports at, dog? Oh, shit. Ooh. Okay, let's go. Let's see. Let's see how we gonna do this. We on Sabrina Matias versus Ergashev. This is a banger, bro. I know it. I thought I didn't know who that Ergashev dude was. I know exactly who the fuck that Ergashev dude is. Sabrina Matias got to fight Ergashev, bro. That shit finna be a banger. OTB. What's good, man? TWT is in the building. Appreciate y'all folks sliding through us and them TWTs in the building. Let me drop the flags for the game the right way. Hold on. It was good, baby. But I digress, right? Let's get back to it. I didn't predict it 4 fights up until this point, right? I got Vito Melanecki knockout over Flores in his fight, right? I got Camaro Moden decision over Hunter Taberfield in his fight. I got Sergio Lipinets with the upset decision win over Michelle Rivera. Michelle Rivera making his comeback, right? I got Lipinets over Rivera. And I got Jamal KO over Jose Benavidez. That's the main fight. That's the main that's the one of the main fights, you know what I mean, in the EP. So I'm gonna let that thing hang around just to catch y'all back up. Right now we on Sabrina Matias and Ergashev. Oh my god. I had South Sabrina Matias odds, right? And I was like, damn, he plus a 4, he minus 450 against this dude that I ain't never fucking heard of, right? Because his name isn't visually recognizable to my eyes, right? But once I went to BoxRec and I saw the dude, I know exactly who that is. That Sabrina Matias fighting, and now that 450 make perfect sense. Dog, Sabrina Matias is finna be in a motherfucking banger. He finna be in a banger. Somebody get knocked out. The only way if somebody don't get knocked out, I know for a fact Sabrina Matias go win this fight because Sabrina Matias is always going forward. So he go force a knockout somewhere. And if somebody don't get knocked out, that means Ergashev was going backwards the other way, boxing, trying to keep Sabir Matias off him. You know what I mean? And if the fight looks like that, then I'm going to edge Sabir Matias. But what scares me is, right, Sabir Matias, can bang. He can box, but he can bang and he likes to bang. Ergashev likes to hunt knockouts. He can box, but he likes to bang as well. What scares me is that these guys are going to bang, and either these guys can go to bed, right? Type deal. This is gonna be a good ass fight in my mind, right? My first mind is telling me Sabir Matias wins because he's going to be Ergashev is going to break. Ergashev is going to be the one who has to fight on the back foot, right? My mind is telling me that Sabir Matias is going to be able to win this fight, not by knockout, but with his pressure. You know what I mean? But it's dangerous. It will be dangerous to take this fight decision because both fighters are so dangerous with their power, right? But a lot of times, right, when you get a knockout puncher versus a knockout puncher, the fight goes the distance. You know what I mean? A lot of the times, right? Uh, but man, this jump right here is gonna be. I'm thinking with both these guys' skill level, right? With both these guys' skill level, I think maybe a money play on this, right, would be just to take this fight straight up to go the distance. I think that'd be something good, right? Because these are two tough guys that get knockouts, right? But a lot of times when you have that, when both guys are aware they can get knocked out, either both guys or one guy decide, okay, well, I'm not gonna get hit with this shit. I'm a box, and we go win this fight on points as a boxer. At some point, I believe one of these guys is going to make that decision. If we get into the schematics, the technicals of it, right? If we breaking down the jab for jab, hook for hook, athleticism, power for power. Are these guys reaches listed? Let's see if they reach listed, man. Because okay, you got Ergashev with a 71-inch arm reach. You got Sabir Matias with a 71-inch arm reach. Wow, these boys is finna be in this motherfucker rumbling, bro. They got the same arm reach. This shit finna get good. This shit finna get good, y'all. So both these guys can box, right? So jab for jab, they're gonna be back tit for tat. They about the same height, same size, same height. Sabir Matias is 5'8". Ergashev is 5'10". So Ergashev is taller, but Sabir Matias actually had a half an inch in arm reach, right? Which is virtually the same. Here you go. This right here gonna be. So I almost say, y'all, if we go bet this fight, take it to go the distance, right? But if you ask me who I think go win, I think Sabir Matias will be able to pull this out. I don't think Sabir Matias will be able to get the knockout right, but I think his activity, his pressure, coupled with his power, will be able to get Sabir Matias through this fight. It's gonna be a tough ass fight for Sabir Matias. I ain't gonna lie. I won't be surprised. I won't be surprised if both these guys hit the mat. You know what I mean? Won't be surprised if both these guys hit the mat. Matias and Ergashev, right? But I'm gonna take Matias split decision over Ergashev in a good fight. That's gonna be a hell of a fight, man. And me taking that fight to go decision, right, is crazy because you got two knockout artists, right? But something telling me, man, ain't there one of those guys, go be too quick to go to bed, and then one of those guys go be afraid to get off their mat. Both those guys know what to do when they're hurt. I've seen Matias, you know what I mean, in firefights. I've seen him buzz. I've seen him in wars. I've seen him hit the ground, get up, win. Seen him hit the ground, get up, finish the fight, right? So if a knockout doesn't happen, and I don't think it is, I think Sabir Matias wins this fight with his aggression and activity. You know what I mean? Either these guys can get knocked out. If a knockout's going to happen, either of these guys can do it. Honestly, either of these guys can do it, right? But I think over the course of 12 rounds, right? And I think this fight goes 12. I might be the only person who thinks this fight goes 12, right? But over the course of 12 rounds, I think Sabir Matias is able to edge out Ergashev in a tough fight. Well, we may see both fighters hit the mat. We go see both fighters tested and hurt in this fight. You know what I mean? This is gonna be a classic, old school type of fight, right? Again, Jamal Charlo and Jose Benavidez could steal the show. And now that I'm actually doing my homework and I'm looking at who this Ergashev dude is, I know exactly who this is. This fight also could steal the show. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna take Matias split decision over Ergashev in a tough fight. You know what I mean? That's gonna be a damn good fight. You know what I mean? That's gonna be a damn good fight right there. So I done dropped 5 predictions in the chat so far, right? I got Sabrina Matias over Ergashell. I got Moden over Hunter. I got Melanicki over Flores. I got Sergey Lipinets with the upset over Michelle Rivera, and I got Jamal Charlo over Jose Benavidez. Right? I digress. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. And we got one more fight I want to talk about before we get to the main event. One more, and it's Hector Garcia versus Lamont Roach. Now, this would be Lamont Roach's second time, you know what I mean, trying for a title, if I'm not mistaken. Hector Garcia hasn't had a fight since Gervonta Davis, which was 2023 in January, right? So the beginning of this year, right? Hector Garcia hasn't had a fight. He last fought Gervonta Tank Davis. He's going back down to his division. A lot of people get a little confused with that Gervonta Tank Davis and Hector Garcia thing. Hector Garcia fought Gervonta Davis at 135, so he came up to fight Gervonta Tank Davis. He's still the champion at his division, which is 130, right? So this would be a title fight for his belt at the 130-pound division. He'll be facing off against Lamont Roach, 23-1 with 9 KOs. In Lamont Roach's last fight, he beat Angel Rodriguez by unanimous decision. In the fight before that, he beat Rene Alvarado. I like Rene Alvarado, real game dude. He beat him. And most story, right? This is the guy that Jamel Herring beat for his championship, right? Lamont Roach, shout out Lamont Roach, Jr. But yep, also he fought Jamel Herring, and he also fought Alberto Mercado, right? But I digress. But his biggest fight, right? Jamel Herring, he lost UD 12 rounds for Jamel Herring. He lost to Jamel Herring for the belt. And then Rene Alvarado in his last fight, Angel Rodriguez. We all know Hector Garcia fought Gervonta Tank Davis in his last fight, right? Now you got this fight, right? You got boxer versus boxer in this fight, right? You got pure boxer versus pure boxer. Hector Garcia, boxer. Lamont Roach, boxer, right? So I'm expecting this to be a boxing match, right? Honestly, when I look at it on the surface, not expecting anybody to get stopped in this fight. While both fighters have stopping power, right? Garcia has only been stopped by Gervonta Tank Davis, and Lamont Roach has never been stopped, right? So I don't necessarily see a stoppage in this fight, but I do see an extremely close battle of, the better boxer. If I'm going jab for jab, right? I think the better jab probably would be Hector Garcia. You know what I mean? I think that Lamont Roach is more athletic than Hector Garcia, right? So he can kind of offset Hector Garcia having the slightly better jab. Lamont Roach is 5'9" with a 67-inch arm. I mean, Hector Garcia is 5'9" with a 67-inch arm reach. Lamont Roach is 5'7" with a 68-inch arm reach. So Lamont Roach is shorter than Hector Garcia, but he has a 1-inch arm reach advantage on Hector Garcia, right? So that's kind of go balance itself out. So roughly they're about the same size in there. So both of these guys, right, should be in range enough to at least be able to land their jab. And I think the winner of this fight is going to be who controls the ring with their jab, right? Because both these guys are boxers. I do see a scenario, right? I do see a scenario in here where both fighters could win, right? Just a tactical battle. You know what I mean? Through and through. Who knows really how the judges will see this? I'm most comfortable for sure with this fight going the distance, right? For my gamblers, right? If you want to play safe, take this fight to go the distance. This is a tough fight to call. I'm going to lean. In this fight, I'm going to lean Hector Garcia, but I'm not overly confident in it, man, right? Because I want to see how Hector Garcia is after, you know what I mean, that Gervonta Tank Davis fight. Lamont Roach is not walking apart. This would be Lamont Roach's second time going up for gold, right? So I'm pretty sure he understands that, he's not going to keep getting these opportunities, right? So he got to seize the moment. And this is a dangerous fight for him, especially coming out with Gervonta Tank Davis, right? bad. This is a dangerous fight for Hector, especially coming off that Javante Tank Davis. You know what I mean? Fight. He ain't had a fight since then. It was the beginning of this year, true enough, right? So this will be his second fight. You know what I mean? This year, but to come from Tank to Lamont Roach, that's a that ain't nothing to play with. But I'm gonna take Hector, right? I'm gonna take Hector Garcia to win the split decision over Lamont Roach. That fight literally could go either way. I hope I'm wrong. I hope Lamont Roach can come out there, find a way to get the win that fight. But I'm gonna edge Hector slightly, right, in that fight over Lamont Roach. Hector Garcia, maybe MD, maybe SD. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna take Hector Garcia on the decision, right, over Lamont Roach. I'm not overly confident in it, right? We gonna go Garcia, MD, over Lamont Roach, right? Not overly confident in it. Both that fight literally could go either way. Got to see how both fighters, you know what I mean. This fight gonna be about adjustments. I think that's gonna be a pure boxing match, right? Whoever can make the best adjustments, who can, who can load the fight with their jab. I think that's just gonna come down to because both those fighters are jab heavy, Hector and Lamont Roach, right? So that fight gonna come down to who I think can control their fight with their jab. Both fighters are virtually the same size. Lamont Roach actually has a 1-inch arm reach, right? And Hector has a 1-inch height advantage, right? So as far as that size thing is going to even out. So I think it's just going to come down to who I think the better technical boxer is. And I think that's Hector Garcia. But the question with Hector is, how is he going to be after the Javante Tank Davis fight? And Lamont Roach ain't an easy fight. You know what I mean? To hop in right after the Javante Tank Davis fight. But I digress. Main event time, man. Main event time. I got 12 people in the building. I got 16 likes. Y'all get your boy right. If you're in here right now, you ain't hit that thumbs up. I'm about to run down my fight prediction that I picked so far. Y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy. And we about to get to the main event. We about to get to the reason that everybody came in this motherfucker, right? We gonna break down this main event. But my last prediction, right? I got Hector Garcia over Lamont Roach. I got Sabrina Matias over Ergashev. I got Vito Milanecki over Flores. I got Camaro Moten over Hunter. I got Sergey Lipinets over Michelle Rivera. And I got Jamal Charlo knockout over Jose Benavidez. Right? So my rundown was 159.30, something like that, right? So we about to go on to the main event. Let me drop that in my notepad so I can use that for reference. So rundown 159 about 20, right? So boom. But I digress. So let's get to the main event, right? We got Demetrius Andrade versus David Benavidez. Now this is one of these joints, man. It almost feel fake, right? Like Earl and Bud kind of felt fake, right? You know what I mean? Jermell Charlo versus Canelo kind of felt fake, right? You know what I mean? Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia, you know what I mean? Kind of felt fake, because we've been talking about, that fight for a long time. Kind of like the fights that we've been talking about for a long time, right? After a while, they kind of become a pipe dream or whatnot. Demetrius Andrade and David Benavidez is one of those fights, right? I know I vividly remember David Benavidez said nobody wanted to fight him, right? And then people were like, oh, Charlo don't want to fight him. Oh, Caleb Plant scared of him. Oh, Canelo scared of him. He the boogeyman. Nobody want to fight him. Demetrius Andrade came out and was like, I'll fight him. I personally made a video and was like, David Benavidez, he always finds it so convenient to ignore, Demetrius Andrade when he called him out, right? And then, for a while, they became a thing, right? For me, anyway. Hey, I see how quiet he get when, Andrade name come up. You trying to fight Caleb Plant, he fighting Canelo, fight Andrade. Why don't you go fight Andrade? And now, boom, we finally got it. He fight. Demetrius Gillett, what's good, man? We at the main event, man. We at main event time, man. Shout out my guy, Demetrius Gillett, what's good, Pimp? Appreciate you sliding through. If y'all could hit that thumbs up for your boy. We about to get to the main event. We on Andrade. Let me drop this in the chat. We on Andrade versus Benavidez. About to break this thing down, man. Andrade versus Benavidez breakdown. We about to break this thing on down, man. Y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy when you roll on there. My guy Becker just came in. How you pronounce your name, bro? I've been calling you Becker. I don't know if that's your name. He said Benavidez easy W. They will say Andrade has a chain because he's undefeated, but he really hasn't fought anybody and certainly hasn't fought somebody like David. Shout out my guy Becker dropping through this. So DS, y'all do me a favor here, like let's get some participation going, right? Let's get some participation going. Let's wake up. Let's wake up a little bit. If y'all driving, don't wake up. Don't hurt nobody. If y'all driving, don't wake up, right? But okay, my guy Becker just said he got David, right? Becky. Okay, gotcha. Becky. Shout out my guy Becky. My guy Becky said he got David Benavidez, right? So we got one for David Benavidez. Who y'all got? I want y'all to drop who y'all got in the chat if y'all can. If y'all could do it and not hurt nobody, right? If y'all could do it, and not hurt nobody, right? Y'all tell me who y'all got. Becky got David Benavidez, right? So I see I got people. This is gonna make a lot of people get up out of here too. You know what I mean? Because some people just be watching. Some people watch for material. Some people watch to be nosy, right? But I want to see like who really participating, right? It's either gonna get real dry in here. It's gonna get real dry here, and I'm be only talking to the real, right? But I want to know who y'all got. Y'all tell me who y'all got. My guy DS picked David Benavidez, right? My guy DS picked David Benavidez. My guy Becky picked David Benavidez. BC picked Boo. I just knew BC was going to go David Benavidez. So BC got Boo Boo. BC got Boo Boo. I just knew BC was going to pick David Benavidez. I'm surprised, BC. I'm surprised. I don't know why. I don't know why in my mind I had you penciled in David Benavidez. You know what I mean? I don't know why in my mind I had you penciled in as a. I don't know why in my mind I had you penciled in as David Benavidez. You know what I mean? So what? So this DS had David. Becky got David. BC got Boo Boo. Ray got David. Okay, now that I know I only got real niggas in the bed. Now that I know I only got real niggas in the bed before I give away this sauce right here. Now that I know I got real niggas in the bed, I give away this sauce now. Cause see, I had 11 people in here. I had 13 people in here actually, right, waiting for a breakdown. I asked y'all who y'all think go in. I got half them to get up out of here. And that's exactly what I wanted. Because I only wanted the real in here before I drop these gems on it. Because I know the haters ain't coming back. That's really part of the reason why I don't be dropping timestamps, right? Because some people, hey, BC, you taking the words, right? Hey, but look though, we about to get into it. Shout out my guy, Damon, man. What's good, Damon, man? Damon, man says shit, David, younger and stronger. I'm hoping Boo Boo would get him. But realistically, David going to beat Boo Boo ass. Shout out my guy, Damon, man. Let me drop the flames for the guys. Let me drop the flames for BC. I don't know if I drop the flames for you guys. Let me drop the flames for brother BC. Damn, man, what's good, damn, man? Appreciate you sliding through this thing. Let me get you going the right way. He said, shit, David young and stronger. I'm hoping Boo Boo will get him, but realistically, David going to beat Boo Boo ass. All right, so let me holler at the real quick. Because I know we ain't nothing but the real in here, right? Hold on, so DS got David, Ray got David, Becky got David, Damon Man got David, BC got Andrade, right? So I got a couple real niggas. Though. Is anybody else in here? Anybody else in here want to speak that piece? Anybody else in here want to speak that piece? Anybody else in here want to speak that piece real good before I go and get into the good part? Both these fighters, right, got good chances to win this fight. It's scenarios that both these fighters can win this fight. Boo Boo is the underdog, right? He's the underdog for a reason. David K just said it, right? Benavidez is younger. Benavidez is stronger, right? Benavidez got the output, right? He's real active. You know what I mean, right? Boo Boo Andrade has never lost, undefeated, never been stopped. Now, if you asking me personally, if this fight happens 3 years ago, if this same fight happens 3 years ago, I'm taking Demetrius Andrade, and I'm not thinking twice about it. Not thinking twice about it. If this fight happens 3 years ago, I'm not thinking twice about it. But let me tell you something. If Demetrius Andrade, I feel like Demetrius Andrade is more athletic. I feel like Demetrius Andrade is the better boxer. I feel like Demetrius Andrade has a higher IQ. I feel like Demetrius Andrade is more tested throughout the years. I feel like all around, Demetrius Andrade is the more skilled fighter. And I say all that to say this. The only question mark I have with Demetrius Andrade at this point in his career versus David Benavidez is his stamina and his age. You know what I mean? Now, I could say, I think it's the reason that guys really didn't want to fight Boo Boo 3 years ago. You know what I mean? Because a lot of guys probably will lose. But I think right now, at this point, it's a question mark. Not because of nothing got to do with his skill. Because I do think all around, he's a better fighter than David Benavidez. Just like Caleb Plant, all around, was a better fighter than David Benavidez. David Benavidez is a tricky fighter because he beats guys who are better than him strictly because of his gas tank, his activity. He puts so much pressure on you, he wears you down, and you can't continue the pace of the fight, and eventually he stops you. It's not like he has this blinding one-punch knockout power. He's an attrition over time, wear you down type of fighter. If him and Caleb Plant was an 8-round fight, Caleb Plant wins that fight, right? But it's a 12-round fight. You know what I mean? If Demetrius Andrade and David Benavidez is an 8-round fight, you know what I mean? Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade, I would take him to win that fight. But in a 12-round fight, it's hard to beat David Benavidez in a 12-round fight. If Demetrius Andrade comes in there and his gas tank is on point, his gas tank is A1, right? I'm taking Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade, right? I'm taking Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade. But at this point in his career, I just don't know. You know what I mean? I'm going to bet this fight to go the distance, right? But I think David Benavidez finds a way to beat Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade. You know what I mean? In the back of my mind, I feel like because of his gas tank, when he gets to like the 9th, 10th round, war of attrition, I think that's going to slow Boo Boo down. I think David Benavidez is either going to be able to win those back rounds convincingly, or he's going to be able to stop Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade in the later rounds. If Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade's gas tank or age catch up with him in the ring. Again, I think Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade is more athletic. I think he's the better all-around boxer. I think Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade has a higher IQ, right? If this was 3 years ago, I'd take Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade without thinking about it. But because of the variables I just said, right, he's a little older. You know what I mean? His as you get older, your stamina is affected. So he's shown the effects of that late round a couple times in his last few fights. You know what I mean? anything outside of the gas tank, I would take Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade. But because of the question mark, I think I gotta go David Benavidez. But I don't think, again, I think this fight is kind of going to look similar. Not again, but let me put this out here to give y'all like a little reference, right? I think this fight could look similar to Speedy Rashida Ellis and Roman Villa. Southern T, what you mean? Okay, Speedy Rashida Ellis and Roman Villa. If you had to watch the first 6 rounds of that fight and cut the TV off, Speedy Rashida Ellis won that fight. But it was the back half of that fight where Speedy Rashida Ellis, got a little tired and he let the fight go. I think Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade is good enough to make that fight look like that Speedy Rashida Ellis fight. I even do you better, right? Caleb Plant and David Benavidez, the first 6 rounds. Caleb Plant was winning that fight against David Benavidez. Caleb Plant was actually styling on David Benavidez. I could see Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade doing the same thing, and if his gas tank holds up, Andrade could win this fight easily, right? But I would have to be betting on his gas tank holding up. You know what I mean? And at this point in his career, I'm just not all the way sure. You know what I mean? I'm just not all the way sure. You know what I mean? I do think it's a chance that Demetrius Andrade could come out here and make this look easy. If he's in the best shape of his life, right? If he's in 12-round fight shape, if he could do his gameplay from round 1 to round 12, he can win this fight, bro. 8-4. For real. He can win this fight 8-4. If he come out there and he do his best from round 1 to round 12, he can win this bitch 8-4. Right? But if he start to fade at any point in those late rounds, it's going to get real rough for him. You know what I mean? Talent-wise, I think he's better than David. Caleb Plant showed you he was better than David talent-wise, but boxing ain't just about talent. It's a lot of variables in there. You know what I mean? One of David Benavidez's biggest weapon is his activity. It's his durability. It's his chin. You know what I mean? He keeps that pressure on you. He tires you out. And he's not even knocking you out cold, because he didn't knock Caleb Plant out cold. He didn't even knock Caleb Plant down. You know what I mean? He just war of attrition. He just added up. The punches added up. You know what I mean? Punches 1 through 30 might not hurt you, right? But punches 30 through 70 might feel like the worst shit of your life. You know what I'm saying? Round 1 through 4, you got all that energy, right? But it's over the course of a fight, and that's where David Benavidez gets you. If Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade comes in and his gas tank is on point, I would take Andrade, but I think that's a question mark, right? So my better judgment right now, because I'm not really sure where his stamina is at, I think David Benavidez wins this fight. You know what I mean? But believe me, I'm gonna bet this fight to go the distance. I'm gonna bet this fight to go the distance because I know the odds gonna be ridiculous on it, right? Let's check it out. I'm gonna bet this fight to go the distance. Oh no, they think this fight going the distance. And it's okay. So Vegas thinks Benavidez has a better chance of going to points than they do knocking them out. So Benavidez on points is plus 144. Benavidez KO is plus 168. Right? Andrade on points is plus 470. So they probably expecting this fight to look like that Caleb Plant fight, right? That's what I'm thinking, right? Because he did knock Caleb Plant out. If he stopped Caleb Plant, they'll be expecting him to stop Andrade. But because he didn't stop Caleb Plant, they're like, nah, you ain't gonna stop Andrade because we thinking Andrade is a step above Caleb Plant, right? So they don't think they think it's a slight chance. They think it's a good chance. They think him knocking him out is just as good a chance as it going to punch, y'all. So that's interesting that Vegas, I think more of, the fans, right, thinking Benavidez knockout more than Vegas. The Vegas don't think Benavidez knocking him out. Slightly, they don't think he knocking him out. My guy back and said Benavidez is just tougher and more durable, more cardio. I would never bet on Andrade against Benavidez or Canelo now. If he was fighting Plant, I would say it's 50-50. But that's what I'm saying. I think Plant is I think Andrade, right, is even more skilled of a boxer than Caleb Plant, right? And we saw Caleb Plant get off on David Benavidez in those early rounds. So if Caleb Plant could get off on David Benavidez in the early rounds, Andrade can get off on David Benavidez in the early rounds, right? Because Andrade got, Caleb Plant, he go backwards with his shots. He go left, he go right. Andrade go backwards, left, right, and he go forward around you. He turn you, right? Caleb Plant turn you too. But Andrade, he a little more, I think he's a little more, he's a little more elusive than Caleb Plant, right? He got just a little more swag on his punches. Like he a little more, he got a little more juice than Caleb, right? And I think if he could keep his energy throughout the 12, he could win. But that's gonna be a hell of a. But I feel better, right? I'm gonna take it to go to distance. This fight to go to distance is minus 146. I was hoping it was like plus money, but what it's telling me is that Vegas don't think David gonna knock him out. But this fight to go to distance is minus 146, right? So on my big parlay, I'm taking it just to go to distance. But I'm most definitely gonna sprinkle something, right? I'm gonna sprinkle something on Demetrius Andrade points. This almost look like they said, I don't know, y'all. Just for me, what I see, right? Just me looking at it. Just me looking at this. Just me looking at Vegas, right, in the odds. Trap, where you at, Trap? Where you at, Trap? Just me looking at this, right, in Vegas in the odds. This might be an upset. This might be an upset, y'all. This might be an upset. This might be an upset. You know what I mean, man? This might be an upset, dog. Trap said Plant because they think this fight going the distance. If Vegas thought Benavidez was knocking Andrade out, then cool. I want thing to another. But the fact that they think it's going the distance, or they expecting it to look like Caleb Plant. They're expecting David Benavidez to catch up with him on the back end, not stop him, but catch up with him on the back end. But if this fight go to distance, man, that's a good chance Andrade wins this fight. Y'all, I'm going Demetrius Andrade on the points. I got Demetrius Andrade. I got Demetrius Andrade split decision, man, over David Benavidez. That's my prediction, y'all. I got Andrade decision over David Benavidez, man. I got Andrade split decision over Benavidez. I'm flipping my pick right here live. I'm flipping my pick live, y'all. I'm flipping my pick live. I got Andrade over David Benavidez, bro. I got Andrade. I think he go get him, bro. I think he go get him. I think he go get him, man. I think he's going to get him. I do. I think he go get him, dog. If his stamina is there, I think he better all around. If his stamina is there, man, he beats David. The only thing I'm worried about is his gas tank. If Caleb Plant can get up 6 rounds, right? If Caleb Plant could get up 6 rounds on David, Andrade can get up 6 rounds on David. It's going to be what Andrade do the second half of that 6, man. It's going to be the second half of that 6, man. I'm going to take Boo-Boo straight up, and I'm going to take Boo-Boo on the points. I got Demetrius Andrade split decision win, man, over David Benavidez. What time is it on there? 121. 121. Main event pick 121. Main event pick 121. No, it can't be 121. It's 159. 1-0-59. Okay. 1-0-59. Right, main event pick was at 121. All right, I got to put that in. I'm gonna do the timestamps on it. All right, but I died. Yep, man. I think I got Boo Boo with the points, man. He just smile ring. It's nowhere to move. Yeah, I can see that because Dave Benavidez A side. He probably asked for the small ring. I can see that. I can see that. I can see that trap, man. I got Dave, so I'm gonna drop this link for y'all. I've been here 1:30. I could get off here right because I'm done, but I got the timestamps. I'm gonna let it circulate. I got it on my Twitter so people see what I got on my Twitter. Or I got the tab. I'm gonna let this. I'm gonna drop these. Y'all want? Yeah, I got Demetrius Andrade, man. Live flip. I'm gonna go about what? I'm gonna go 2 hours here, so I'm gonna go about another 34 minutes, and then I gotta do my PFL predictions. I'm gonna drop my NBA record. I'm gonna update my NBA record for the week, which I know my NBA record. NCAA basketball started at 10. I already got some plays in. NCAA started at 10. You know, I'm sure Derrick Craig somebody like Nano just did. That's why anytime Charlo step back, he was on the rope. Yeah. That small ring ain't gonna work against Jamal Charlo. Yeah. Yeah. My boy Jamal coming back to make a statement. Know what I'm on now. I'm a straight fan on that. My boy Jamal coming back to make a statement, motherfucker. Knockout. Knockout, man. Jamal Charlo, KO. Andrade, points. Matter of fact, let's hook it up. Let's hook it up. We ain't gonna waste no time. Let's hook it up. This is what we here for. Let's hook it up. Jamal Charlo, knockout. Demetrius Andrade, points. Jamal Charlo, knockout. Demetrius Andrade, points. 10 win you 150. 5 win you 80. So Charlo KO. Boo Boo, points. I win 80. 10 win 160. That's the question. That's the question. God body. Shout my guy, God body. What's good, God body? God body. I just went and I looked at the odds on it, right? I just went and I looked at the odds on it. Vegas think this fight going the distance, right? So man, in my mind, dog, The better this fight is to go the distance, bro, I'm thinking Andrade, dog. I actually picked David. I picked David. Got about to ask them, y'all, who did I pick? Who was the very first person I picked? Who was the very first person I picked? I picked David. But the more I thought about it, man, the more I talked about it, the more I thought about it, the more I talked about it, man, I think Boo Boo go get him. I think Boo Boo go get him, man. I think Boo Boo go get him now. I think it's the I think it's I think it's 50-50, bro. Like again, like bro, I think Boo Boo is better. I think Boo Boo is more athletic. I think Boo Boo is the better all around boxer. I think Boo Boo got a higher IQ. I think Boo Boo got a little more power than Caleb Plant. I think Boo Boo move a little better than Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant is one of my favorite fighters. Y'all know this. Y'all know this. I think he move a little better than Caleb Plant, right? And I think his gas tank, right? I saw Caleb Plant outbox David Benavidez. I think his gas tank is just a little better than Caleb Plant's, man. And I saw Caleb Plant outbox David Benavidez for about at least 6 rounds. At least 6 rounds. I saw him outbox him. At least for 6 rounds, dog. And he got tired, bro. If Caleb Plant didn't get tired, David probably would have lost that night. You know what I'm saying? He probably would have lost that night. And y'all sat here and saw me pick David Benavidez the first time. But the more I think about it, man, the more I'm seeing it play out in my head. The more I'm seeing it play out in my head, y'all, I think Boo Boo go get him, man. The more I think about it, man, the more I think about it, man. That man said nobody think David waited him out just long enough to where David might stop Boo Boo. Boo Boo on his way out. And David hasn't even hit his prime. And David hasn't even hit his prime. Yeah. He's a bigger handy that could punch. Right. Right. You know what I mean? Right. Right, bro. I just, bro, I'm the if his stamina ain't there, he done. This bet would be me betting on Andrade's stamina being there, right? This would be me betting on his stamina being there. I'm playing it in my head right now. I'm playing it in my head right now. You know what I mean? And the more I play it in my head, right? The more I play it in my head, man. Boo Boo know he can't tire out, man. Like that man know he can't tire out. Like he knows this. He knows this, man. You know what I mean? He knows this. There we go. I'm looking for trap. There you go, trap.
Hold on,
Trap
hold on,
Vegas.
hold on.
Trap Vegas. See, Boo Boo got a pivot and pop. I seen Caleb Plant outboxing, man. Caleb Plant come finish him off. Shout out to Tennessee brother Caleb Plant. He couldn't finish him off, but I saw him outboxing. Saw him outboxing, man. But that's always been Caleb Plant problem, though, right? My Nashville brother. My Nashville brother. My Nashville brother. Right? It always been my Nashville brother problem. You know what I mean? I denied it for as long as I could, but he did this shit against David and Canelo. I can't deny it no more. Can't deny it no more. Like my nigga be gassing. My nigga be gassing, man. If boxing was 8 rounds only, Caleb Plant whoop all y'all favorite fighters. He'll beat all y'all favorite fighters if boxing was only 8 rounds. If championship fight was 8 rounds, my nigga would be undefeated, undisputed. If every boxing fight was 8 rounds, my nigga would be undefeated, undisputed. He talking, nah, that's Felix Cash, man. Billy Joe Plant is Felix Cash, man. Billy Joe Plant is oh, he said Billy Bob Plant. Oh, okay. Yeah, Plant nice, man. Yeah, he nice, man. He just my boy be getting tired, man. My boy fight like he smoke weed. He be on that ass for 7 rounds. After that 7 round, man, my boy be huffing, puffing, like he hit the blood right before the fight or something. What are you trying to tell, man? He want to fight Jamal Charlo. Play want to fight Jamal Charlo. Play said he want to fight Jamal Charlo. After this, Jamal Charlo told Jose Benavidez, he said, "I'm gonna whoop you, I'm gonna whoop your brother, and I'm gonna whoop Caleb Plant." Y'all heard? Y'all remember Jamal just said that in the interview with Jose Benavidez. He told Jose, he said, "I'm gonna whoop you, I'm gonna whoop your brother, and I'm gonna whoop Caleb Plant." But Caleb Plant been petitioning to fight Jamal, so shit, you know, my boy Jamal on the comeback tour, and he lined up Caleb Plant. Y'all got 12 people in building. Y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy. We ain't here shooting shit. If y'all wondering my picks, I predicted like 5 fights. I predicted like 5 fights. The rundown to the prelim fights I predicted is at 1 hour. Right, you started at 1 hour, that 2 minutes, right? And the main event pick is at 1 hour 21 minutes, right? That 2 minutes. If y'all looking for that motherfucker. But yeah, we ain't here shooting shit. He did shit. He needs to smoke weed, so maybe he went down, fight, jumped up. Shut the hell up, K. My nigga only got 2 losses. Don't come at my nigga like that. Don't come at my nigga like that, K. My nigga got 2 losses, man. My Wigger got 2 losses, man. All right, man. Caleb Plant gonna slap the shit out you, okay? What we see, them Tennessee niggas, we like slapping niggas. We gonna slap the shit out you. My nigga done slap Canelo and he done slap Jamal Charlo. I'm gonna feel some kind of way when Caleb playing the Jamal Charlo fight. I'm gonna feel some kind of way, man. Yes, you have, nigga. You only seen him fight the best. What you say, Kat? You said you been here 2 years. You only seen him fight the best. That's what you said. That's what you said, Kat? You been here 2 years. You only seen him fight the best. They'll slap the shit out you. Now, if you get slapped, K, you the bitch then. If a grown man slap you, K, you the bitch then. You know how disrespectful it is for a grown man to slap you instead of punch you? You know how disrespectful that is? For a grown man to slap you instead of punch you. He didn't even see fit to knock you out because he knew you weren't going to do nothing. He knew he was safe. He didn't have to knock you out. He didn't even view you as a threat. And he slapped you. He didn't even view you as a threat. That's what I heard. I heard you say you want to see him fight the best. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. Okay. That's all I heard. Okay. He said we need more boxer punches than less Shakur's. Nah, I quit. Right, man. You should appreciate Caleb Plant, man. You should appreciate Caleb Plant, man. He gave you them real fights. Man. Gotta appreciate the Errol Spences, man. They give you them real fights, man. Niggas that nobody don't want to fight, man. Benavidez, Canelo, Bud Crawford and shit, man. You gotta appreciate them guys, though. Don't be throwing people away out the losses, man. That's why them niggas don't be wanting to fight nobody, because y'all be trying to throw their ass away. Y'all be trying to throw their ass away out the one. Mike Tyson had 5 of them bitches. Ali had, 6 of them bitches. What Joe Frazier had, about 3, 4 of them bitches. Come on, man. Don't do them like that. Shit, Sugar Ray, had 3 losses? 2 losses? Sugar Ray, bad boy. But come on, don't do them like that. Marvin Hagler had 2 losses, 3 losses? Don't do them like that. Don't do them, man. Don't do them, Don't do them, man, like that, man.
Yo. You hear me?
Yeah.
Man, we finally get rid of Andrade, man. It's one of the happiest weeks in boxing of my life, man. Hold on. Let me put this joint on.
This nigga.
I think, I was watching him spark Thurman in 2007. He was fighting like Shakur. I seen him get dropped by Vanis in the first round, who Triple G ended in 2 rounds. I just don't what's that fight? If you because we hear the sparring stories.
By Vanis?
Huh?
Who you seen get dropped by Vanis?
Andrade, first round.
Oh yeah.
154. So I'm just saying, what's that fight that you was like, all right, this really put together the sparring stories for me? And because I don't know the fight. I haven't found one fight where I'm like, man, it's at one point I wanted to believe, but it's is this the most overrated fighter in boxing?
Andrade?
Yeah, all time in our generation. I don't think it's been a more hype fighter who's never proven
What?
anything.
Wow.
Be honest though, like at least Shakur done had his moments where I done hated on him or whatever, but we seen him look superhuman. I don't remember that moment where
More
he
than Ryan
looked.
Garcia? More than Ryan Garcia.
Is Ryan Garcia really hyped though, or is it more so like, oh, he got a big social media following? I don't think nobody take him is like
Yeah,
super serious with boxing.
that's hype. Andrade not even hyped, bro. All niggas know Andrade. Hey, you know who Demetrius Andrade is? Niggas don't know who Andrade is. He ain't hyped.
He
You know
the
who Ryan Garcia is.
he the
See what I'm
he the
saying? See
YouTube
what I'm saying?
he the
You think Ryan Garcia
YouTube
probably one
favorite
of
though.
the best boxers, like to you, ain't like you probably think the way you see him, you would think he one of the best boxers in the world, won't it? Type shit.
Yeah, I like Ryan, but I
Not,
think I hear a lot of
not
shit.
no. That's hype.
I
That's hype. You know what I mean?
you
Andrade
don't
not.
think you don't think Derrick James is the perfect trainer for his style because he got power? Because he teach you that robotic style, but he gonna teach him proper technique, not to keep your head straight in the air, and he can land that power shot to make Derrick James style work. So that's where I think take Ryan to the next level is having the right trainer.
He's ain't
With
nobody hype Boo Boo up because he's from Rhode Island.
no, bro, y'all
Boo Boo
see,
like that weird. He like that weird black dude. He the
he
weird
like
black dude that paint his nails and shit.
he like the Blair
But
Cobb
he
that everybody believe
hilarious.
in. He the
He
Blair
what?
Cobb that everybody believe. The Blair Cobb that everybody believe in.
He's the Blair. You know why we believe in that Blair Cobb? Because he's good. God damn it, Blair Cobb is not. That's why. Blair Cobb don't look like that.
But
That's
like,
not Blair Cobb.
what's
Hey,
the?
Blair Cobb wish he was Andrade trap. Blair Cobb wish he was
But
Demetrius Andrade.
but you don't
If
see
Blair
like
Cobb
most
could wake
people.
up and be Andrade, he'll trade his left and right hand and he'll box him. If he
But
could wake up
you don't see most people like picking like especially I'm speaking more black. Most black people are picking Andrade. I haven't
no,
seen
bro.
like really.
No, bro. I just did a count in here, bro. More people picking Benavidez. I just did a count in this joint. You got Benavidez.
Right,
BS
BC
got
got BC
Benavidez. KP
BC
Benavidez.
got Andrade.
Yeah.
So
But majority got
BC
Benavidez.
he the only
No,
black person
I
in here.
guarantee you, you go to different channels, bro. Them niggas got Benavidez. Them
I
niggas
can't
got
find.
Benavidez.
All I
I had
see is Art.
Benavidez.
I see
I had
Art
Benavidez.
man. He
I
all
had
heavy on
Benavidez.
Andrade.
Of course, Art Man. Of course, we all know who Art Man got. Of course, Art Man. Of course, Art Man.
D
But I had
Rod.
Benavidez. I might just do another one because I were
Who coach you got?
Coach Benavidez.
Oh, coach got Benavidez. What about D Free?
Benavidez. Bro, it's not. It ain't none of that going on, Trap. I had Benavidez until I just sat here and start thinking about it, bro. I'm like, bro,
I get the
Vegas,
theory
Vegas,
you think about,
Vegas think.
but
Yep, D-Man, yep. He think we won't know.
what happened?
Nothing. Nah, we talk about you.
But I don't know, man. You don't think the ring play a factor? Because I think if the ring not Caleb Plant Canelo style ring, he in trouble.
He ain't trouble anyway.
That's
He ain't trouble anyway.
yeah, but you at least want a fighter like that has some space to move and not be on the ropes.
He's gonna be a fight for sure, like. But I seen Caleb Plant outbox him, man, though, and I think Boo Boo is just as good, if not a better boxer than Caleb Plant. So yeah, man. If Caleb Plant can do it for 7 rounds, right? If my Tennessee brother can do it for 7 rounds, Andrade can do that shit for 9 or 10 rounds. And I think I can really get into
but Plant was just coming off the best preparation you can have against the best fighter in the world. So it's like Of course, he could get up. He was up on Canelo. After you up on Canelo, you gonna be confident against anybody. Like, he was boxing the shit out of Canelo. I just don't think Andrade had the experience on this stage, and that pressure gonna break him.
Andrade got more experience than Caleb Plant.
Well, who the big he missed the big name because of the drugs that Billy Joe popped for.
He missed the big name because
So
niggas don't really want to fight. Boo boo. But he got to
yeah,
fight
like
though.
Billy Joe,
Oh
Billy Joe
man.
blew his experience. I just can't see it. Hold on.
I think he
Who
did it
all in
on
the chat?
purpose.
Who D man picking?
I don't know. I think D
I
Man got
know he picking
Benavidez too.
Andrade.
I think D Man got Benavidez too. Nah, bro. I had Benavidez, bro. Literally, I picked Benavidez sitting right here, but bro, I'm looking at the odds, bro. The Vegas think this fight going the distance, bro. If
What's the odds on Andrade by decision?
470
4-1. I mean,
is
it's a
less
lot of coach.
is less than Plant Woods versus Canelo. On
Yeah,
everything,
it's a
God, but
lot.
I said the same thing. In my breakdown, God, but I said the same thing. I said 3 years ago, I would have picked Andrade. And then, bro, I got to talking about it, bro. I got to thinking about it, bro. I'm like, bro, I'm finna take Andrade. Hold on, forget my chart. I said, bro, I'm gonna take Andrade. I think he
See,
better all around. So
even 3 years ago, I just don't see Andrade as too different of a fighter. Like, his body is preserved, and I just uh, it's the pressure because that's cool. You can box a little bit. All right, you move, you throw that jab, but at some point you're gonna have to sit in that pocket and get Benavidez respect. And I just don't see late round him being able to do that. Like I seen the last fight against who was that? Demond Nichols. He was whooping Andrade ass. So it's like if he whooping you, what you gonna like? Benavidez planning to go fight Better Beef next fight. He said he fighting. His dad said he fighting Better Beef or David Morrell. So if you preparing yourself for something like that, like you in a whole different bag.
bro, Boo Boo been trying to fight anybody though for the longest. He been trying to fight anybody for the longest.
Yeah, this his
Andrade.
chance though. Like if he really is what everybody been saying, this his chance to prove to the world and shut people like me up. Cause I don't see. I mean, I don't dislike. I think he good for the sport, kind of like Keith Thurman, kind of like Blair Cobb, cause they like to talk and all that. I think it switches everything for next year if he win. I
Talent
don't know if
level, he much better than Blair Cobb.
huh?
Talent level, way higher than Blair Cobb. Stop comparing Blair Cobb to Boo Boo Andrade.
Yeah, but Blair Cobb
That's
was a late
disrespectful.
start. I mean, did Blair Cobb really get
That's
a fair
disrespectful.
shake?
That's disrespectful, Trap.
Yeah, no. Even my guy, Sean Porter, say Boo Boo the best fighter he ever been in the ring with. So, so but he even picking Benavidez. He said he just feel it's too late. He think it's too late. So
Yeah, and that's a real thing. That's Trap. That's really the only reason a lot of people picking Benavidez because they feel like it's too late. Honestly, and I think shit, if that's the only reason, Boo Boo can put together one performance, bro. He can put together one performance. I know he can put together one more. He could go in his bag and get this one more, bro. He can get this junk. He can get this junk. Because that's the only reason that I'm picking Benavidez, right? Because shit, I don't think Andre Stanima gonna hold up. I think he might be a little too old, but shit, I'm like, fuck it, bro. If that's the only reason, and it really is the only reason that I'm taking Benavidez, I don't think he's a better boxer. I don't think David's a better boxer. I don't think David IQ is higher. I don't think David is more athletic. I think Boo Boo is a little longer in the tooth, and that's about it. And I don't know if it's that. That's it. So shit, fuck it. That's the only reason I got Boo Boo, bro. Is I feel like he go get him. He can pull out this one. He been waiting for this shit for the longest. He can pull out this one. He ain't gonna lay an egg. Of all times not to lay an egg, he ain't gonna lay an egg on this motherfucker. I got boo boo. Fuck it. I'm going with my gut. My brain saying David trap. I ain't gonna lie. My brain saying my analytical side, right? Saying me, yeah, David probably should win, right? But deep down, something telling me take boo boo, fool. So I'm telling me take
You
boo
don't
boo.
think?
I'm taking boo
Do
boo.
you think the weigh-in might change how you feel about it?
I don't know. I gotta see it. I gotta see
I wonder, is it a
it.
real weigh-in or a
K
ceremonial?
is retarded, dog. K retarded,
What are you talking about? What they saying in the chat? I can't see. I'm driving.
dog. Oh shit. K said I'm not giving him credit when he waited him out. I'm gonna just say that. He said I ain't giving him credit when he waited him out. He said David cannot
It,
box at all. He just throw punches right, bro.
but that's the thing. Can you keep him from laying on you? Like, can you keep him from on top of you on fight? And that's what break you. It's like better be like Gossip was boxing a nigga, but shit, at some point he broke. Earl Spence,
Yeah.
Kell Brook, Tim
Double
Zoo,
zeros,
and
what's good? Come I see you back. Yeah, these niggas wild, dog. These niggas wild, double zero. These niggas wild, man. Okay, that's why you be getting banned, okay? Why digress? I digress. Hell yeah, dog. Okay, that's why they be taking out your face. Yeah, man, but it's gonna be tough though. It ain't gonna be easy at all, bro. Like it's not gonna be easy at fucking all, bro. But I'm just, bro. The more I think about it, the only reason I'm taking David, bro, is gas tank boo boo. Bro, I seen Caleb Plant outbox, and I know some spawn stories. I'm trying my best not to just blurt out all the fucking spawn stories and shit. But I did it before, right? I did it before. But I know the spawn. I know who Boo Boo sparred. Boo Boo sparred David before. You know what I mean? Caleb Plant sparred Boo Boo before. Caleb Plant and Boo Boo used to ride to practice. Caleb Plant used to ride to practice with Demetrius Andrade daddy. Caleb Plant know Andrade brothers and all them niggas. You know what I'm saying? They actually got a close relationship. Plant and Andrade. You know what I mean? So I know about work with all them, all three of them. You know what I mean? It's the reason. It's the reason. David waited so late to fight Andrade because he been sparring Andrade. You know what I mean? But I digress. But I do think the fact that shit, Boo Boo Andrade 33 years old, right? I think he's 33 now, 33, 34. The fact that he dead late, you know what I mean? Josh, know what I was thinking, Josh, know what I was thinking, right? But look, I checked the Vegas odds, Josh, and Vegas think this bitch going to DC. And that's really what made me flip my pick. I'm like, hold on. So Vegas think, now it's slightly, right? Right. Like minus 146. I'm like, wait. So Vegas think that this shit going the distance. And I'm like, my man, I instantly like, bro, if the more likely this young need to go the distance, the more I'm leaning Andrade. And I'm like, man, shit. Bro, if Andrade, I think Andrade, the only question I got for Andrade is the gas. I think Andrade, again, bro, got the better. He's the higher IQ boxer. He's the better all around boxer, right? He's the more athletic boxer. He has the better jab. David Benavidez' advantage is he got them real quick hands. He got them real quick hands. You know what I mean? His hands ain't way quicker than Demetrius Andrade hands. You know what I mean? His hand speed ain't gonna be. God, what? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my fucking god, dude. Oh shit. He said he just got a run some truck like Shakur. Hey man, y'all fucked up, dog. He said he gotta do the triple step back. Oh shit, man. Nah, right. He gotta when he laying down, he gotta make it count, bro. Y'all know these shits be so funny and these shits be funny in hindsight. Cause y'all know it's always gonna be, some shit that happened that we ain't gonna think go happen. The funny the funny the funny part is figuring out exactly what the hell is gonna be. Something gonna happen. Something gonna happen we ain't gonna expect. And this card leader, I don't know if y'all know, I went through the card earlier. Uh Hector Garcia fight Lamont Roach Jr. on this card. Uh of course y'all know about the main event, Benavidez, Andrade, Charlo, and Jose Benavidez. Sabir Matias fight Igashev, Ergashev. He fight Ergashev. Ergashev is 23 and 0, 20 knockout. Sabir Matias is 19 and 1, 19 knockouts. You know what I'm saying? So, you got Hector Garcia versus Lamont Roach, Sabir Matias versus Ergashev, Sergey Lipinets versus Michelle Rivera, Vito Melanecki versus Alexis Flores. You got Kamara Moon versus my Memphis brother, Hunter Taberfield, right? Kamara Moon, floor fighter. He fight on that jump too. He fight a 3-0 fighter from Memphis, Hunter Taberfield, right? So just name a couple fights. If you're asking me who I got in them jumps, right? I got Kamara Moon over Taberfield. I got Vito Melanecki Jr. over Flores. I got Sergey Lipinets with the upset over Michelle Rivera. I got Luis Garcia in the close fight over Roach. I got Matias in the close fight over Ergashev. And I got Charlo knocking out Jose Benavidez. And I got Demetrius Andrade, man. Decision win over David Benavidez. What I'm sticking to is I saw Caleb Plant outbox him for 7 rounds, man. If Caleb Plant can outbox him for 7 rounds, then I think Boo Boo can outbox him for about 10 rounds. You know what I mean? So I'm a bank on, the better all around fighter. Right. The only question I got, if this was 3 years ago, I'm taking Boo Boo, and I ain't thinking about it. Right. The only question I got for Boo Boo is, does his stamina hold up? That's the only question I got. That's the only question I got. And I don't. This is the biggest fight of his life, but I know he ain't gonna let that be the reason. You know what I mean? I know he ain't gonna let that be the reason. Right? Caleb Plant was able to do what he did. I think Boo Boo is a notch above Caleb Plant, right? I think he a level above Caleb Plant. Right? But it's gonna be, like everybody's saying, man, like shit. Did he wait too late? Did he wait too late? He might have waited too late. You know what I mean? He just shit Boo Boo calling all out for the past 3 years. Yeah, man. But again, dog, shit, it might just be. It's gonna be tough, man. Ain't gonna be a cakewalk. But I dropped my 2 predictions for the main and co-main in here. Y'all want to see what my thoughts are worth. What my thoughts are worth for the prediction. Before I say what's up to all the family, I had to get y'all. I had to salute y'all the right way, the game way. There it is. I got Charlo KO plus money 194. Charlo KO plus 94. You know what I mean? So there's good odds on it. I take that straight up too. Charlo KO by itself. Let's see. Okay, being stingy. Okay, Charlo KO by itself is 10 for 30. So 20. It'll be 20 for 60. So Charlo KO. Okay. Yep. So I like this. I'm probably what's 100 on it. 100 on Charlo KO when you 300. Okay, that might be the move. 100 on Charlo KO when you 300. All right, but yeah. So I got Charlo KO boo boo points. Right. That's how I'm rocking it. That's what it's worth right there. College basketball started at 10:30. Yeah, someone going out in the main event. Just don't know who. For sure, Josh. I mean, that ain't far fetched, you know. That ain't a far fetched prediction. You know what I mean? It ain't. It ain't. But I took I took Caleb playing. I'm really mad, right? Because I took Caleb playing David Benavidez to go the distance. It was plus money, and this just not plus money. So so maybe they is trying to get some money on the knockout, right? Maybe they trying to get some money on the knockout. But shit, I'm looking at it like shit. If this motherfucker going a decent round, and maybe Boo Boo stop him. I need to do straight up. Let's see what Boo Boo straight up is. Jamal KO Boo Boo straight up. Let's see what that'll be. That's 5 for 50. I like that. That's cool. I like that. That's cool. I like that. All right, so here we go another one. All right. Jamal KO Boo Boo money line. I like that one. It's 550, right? It's 10,400. I like that one. What's it about $30? So the points add $30. That ain't too. No, that ain't too much of. You got to see multiple night down before night Chris shot. I like that. I like that. That's a decent one right there too. Pretty good one right there. I mean 5 for 100. I put 5 for 10. And I mean 5 for 50. I put 5 for 10. I know that, man. I'm high. That's the other one. That's the other one, man. I'm tripping. That, but yeah, man, that's what I'm thinking about. But I ain't gonna hold y'all in here too long, man. I appreciate everybody sliding through this thing. It's kind of how to write something T. It's like the past, it's like the future, it's the present, it's like the rocking. You know, man.